What's up, everybody? Welcome to Drone Mania. So my friends, here we are today with an RC boat. I usually don't really do these types of videos, but I want to start getting into them since it is summertime and it is beautiful and we got a really nice spot here to really go ahead and test it out, check it out, and see how well it really is. This is from the company JJRC, but it is also recognized as SMRC Fy011. Disclaimer, my friends, this is not a sponsored video, nor did I receive this product to do a review on. Everything you see is straightforward, honest, and purchased with my own money. With that being said, I wanted to mention also that I purchased it on AliExpress for about $40. Like I said, it is advertised as a 40-kilometer-an-hour speed water jet boat. So let's unbox this bad boy, go into it and see how it is. So here it is right out of the box. We'll take out the things right here, put the badass aside, put these little things aside, take them all out, get rid of the boxes. Okay, so here's everything out of the box. Starting with the manual, it just says straightforward turbojet boat operation, tells you, explaining, etc., how to do installations, all that good stuff. You have these little package right here. I'll open it. So this is the first package I opened. It's basically a stand for the boat, you know, to make it look really nice and give it that nice, elegant look. So that is really cool. It feels like it's a, it looks actually like it's a wood style, but it is plastic. Here we have next package. Let's open it up. Okay, it's open. Let's dump all the content out. Hopefully nothing lands on the floor. Okay, so that's pretty much it for that. As you can see right here, you receive your USB charger to, not sure what you call this output, but yeah, it's for the battery, of course. Right there, it tells the specs of the charger, etc. It doesn't say how long you need to charge the boat, but I'm guessing it's about maybe an hour to an hour and a half, maybe even more. We'll get to that in a minute. You have a Phillips screwdriver, little Allen key, and a knob for the controller for cosmetics only. Doesn't do nothing. We have the controller. It's a gun style controller. Really cool. I love these style controllers. It's really nice to see a different thing from your usual drone controllers. This is called Speedboat right here. It's written on it. And here are some of the functions right here for throttle, steering, and steer trimming. Reset button, which basically means this is how the boat goes. If for say it flips over for whatever reason, you would press this button right here, and from being overturned, it'll turn back to its normal state. And then you have a light button, which means if you're in dark, like if it's nighttime outside, you would hit that button and it would show nice lights on the boat, which I think is really cool. So for the daytime, you can just turn that off. And then you have here your power button. As you can see, battery's already replaced. We'll get to that in a second. Powered on, powered off. This is your throttle for it to go, and this is or reverse or brakes in this case, and this is your steering wheel, left, right, etc. On the back or on the bottom, I have here pre-installed 3 AA batteries. So yeah, and that's pretty much it for the controller. Let's add this bad boy just for it to look nicer, and that's how it looks with that little stem up there. You see, just for cosmetics, doesn't really do anything. That's pretty much it for that. Let's get into the main attraction, the main event. So now with the boat, let's open it up. Here it is, my friends, looking badass. This is a freaking badass looking boat. It's one thing to see it on video, but it's another thing to see it and feel it in real life. Wow, it looks sick as hell, my friends. It's very hot. Oh my God. It's really hot today. So here you can see right off the bat your lights right there and here and here. Let's open it up. Check out the battery. I'm doing this with one hand, so mind me. Okay, here, opening it. There it is. It's supposedly marketed as a double protection for waterproofing. See, it has 4 knobs to really keep that snug closure, which is really, really good. Let's open it up. Again, it's hard with one hand. Okay, here I'm opening it up. This is everything inside. So I'm gonna walk because I want to go into the shade because it's really freaking hot and talk about it. So if you've noticed, before we get to the battery, I want to go over this real quick because I think it's really important and really interesting to talk about, and I was very excited to do that. So as you can see, there is no propellers. This is marketed as a water jet, which means if you see this little hole right there, the water would go in through there while you're in the water. While the boat is in the water. The theory is the water goes into here. If you can see this right here, it travels and connects to that little hole I showed you at the beginning, and it would go into here. It would travel through these little barbed pipes. And then if you turn it around, you would see it would go, there it is, the tube connecting, and it connects to right here, as you can see, and it connects to the exit of this point, which that's where the power comes from it moving. So it's a really, really cool thing that they have. Now, this thing right here, as you can see, I'm going close, that is a stopper or a blockage so water can't go inside. And if per se somehow water goes inside, you can just open this right here. Real easy to open it. I'll show you even real quick. Very simple. So you would just pull it out, and then the water would come out for whatever gets inside. As you can see, oops, that was off camera, but as you can see, it's real easy to open it, and you just push it back in, but you want to make sure it's really closed in when you're in the water so nothing happens. And this right here motor is a brushed carbon motor, how they're advertising it. So it's not brushless, my friends. It's a 40 kilometer an hour speed brushed carbon motor, according to what they say. But the genius thing here is that these tubes that are running over the motor are actually cooling the motor at the same time it's being worked, so it stays nice and cool, the motors, and it doesn't get fried or destroyed. Now, as you can see right here, this button right here, that red button that you're seeing right there where my finger is pointing, that's the powered on and powered off. Okay, to the battery, which is another very important thing. As you can see, this is a 7.4 200 milliamp battery, which according to them, they say you get about 14 to 15 minutes playtime. And like I said, maybe an hour and a half, maybe even less charge time. Not really sure, but give it per se at least an hour plus, I would say, to it. And the boat itself can go up to 120 meter distance. So I have more than enough distance to test that out. Will I test that out? I'm not really sure because I don't really trust 100% what sellers say on AliExpress. So always take that with a pinch of salt, my friends. Be cautious and enjoy as close distance as possible. So we'll take it out, but with caution. To say, I apologize. I'm doing many things off camera, but it's very difficult to do it with one hand. So I'm trying to do as best as possible. But as you can see, I placed the battery in there with the strap nice and tight, plugged in the battery. Now you'll have to power it on before putting everything. So that is a little pain. So I'll just show you the process before I actually do it off camera. So after you would press the button, you would make sure it's really in there, which you have to like give it a kind of like yeah, like so. As you can see, it's lined up properly. You'll close it, make sure it's closed. You'll turn the knobs, all 4 of them, and then the same process with this and the back over there. So I'll do that off camera. Okay, here it is, my friends. As you can see, the lights, it's blue in the front, red in the back. Let's put this bad boy inside the water. Oh yeah, sick. Nice and fast. Well, I'm seeing the trimming is no good, to be honest. I tried to trim it. Uh-oh, almost fell in the water. I tried to trim it, but it's very difficult. It's like a one-sided thing. You can have it a little bit on another side, on like, or the left, it'll go perfect, but not the right. And if you would trim it to the right, it wouldn't go so perfect to the left. It would end up in the middle. And I tried with the steering direction. I tried also with the steering trim, and for some reason it's not going so, you know, flawless the way I want it to be, the way it should be. So it is a little difficult, but wow, this is a bad boy. It is fast, I can tell you that. Yeah, it's stuck. So this is a big ass pond, as you can see right here. Perfect spot to test these things out. So let's do that. Wow, it's pretty fast. Not so crazy fast. Like, it only goes 40 kilometers according to what they're saying. So it's not the fastest, but it is really cute. It's a really nice toy. The steering though is really bothering me. Oh, there's the steering there going not bad. So I guess the steering is okay now, but still not the greatest. You see, I'm all the way and it's not turning. You see, to the left, turning perfect if you can see it from that distance. But for the right, it's not going the way I want it to go so perfect. It's hard for it to turn, and it makes huge turns to turn, which as if it was trimmed when it's now trimmed to the left, so it does a really nice sharp turn, as you can see right there. Funnels in the water, people, funnels in the water. See that? Look at it. Let's do a close-up. Funnels in the water. Look how nice that is. You see? Whoa, that just went completely submerged. By the way, I wanted to mention, my friends, if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. You see that? I'm turning it and it's not going the way I want it, but when I do the other way, it's just funneling like crazy. But now when I do the other, look, this way, as you can see, watch, I'm turning it there. Now just pressing the trigger, and look how it's doing the funnel so beautiful. The nice donuts, perfect, effortlessly it's doing. But now when I do it the opposite way, here, the opposite, and full forward, look at that. It's a crazy, like, turn that's going half a kilometer away or something. Insane. So I couldn't get that to work. If anyone has this toy, I would really like for you to leave in the comments. Maybe I'm doing something wrong, so you can point that out to me and maybe even show me what I'm doing wrong. But according to what I've tested out from here, from all 3 of these, it's not really helping, to be honest, but I could be wrong. But it is fun. Wow, it goes crazy. So another thing I'm learning now, let's see if I'm right. Yeah, so another thing I'm learning, that when you leave it at that direction, this is what's happening to me. I'm leaving it, the joystick or the knob that's turning, when I'm setting it on the boat to turn, for example, to the left, so it will stay there. Even if the circle or the knob goes back to its center place, it'll still be holding on to there. Kind of reminds me of that manual mode on the FPV drones. Look, you see? Whoa, I'm turning it, now I'm leaving it, and it's continuing, you see? So that could be a screw up. I have no idea about that. But other than that, it's really, really fun, this toy. I just wish it would have worked perfect, like both left, rights. Then I would have had a blast with it. See, now it's gonna crash right into there, boom. So that is a really, really bad thing. That kind of beats the whole fun of it. Is the battery already dying? Oh my God, let's hope not, because it said 15 minutes or 14 minutes. That doesn't look like 14 minutes to me, my friends. And it got stuck right there. Oh, I don't want to fall. I'll just sit right here. Give you guys another closer shot. Look at that. Look at that. That's so freaking annoying. It's badass looking. It's badass speed. Not so bad. Everything's great, but this turning crap is pissing me off. It just making me really hate this product. Let's take it out of the water here and bring it, bring it back to here so we can see. I'm curious if the battery died out to this bad boy, or if it's dying out, because I'm not getting the turns like I was. Oh, this is really, really annoying. You don't want to put 40 bucks on something and it's not working flawless. It really, really pisses me off. There, look at it go. No, it's still good. I don't know what happened. Uh-oh. I'll let the stream just turn it for me. Look how it's bouncing off the water. It gets stuck. Yeah, so this is really a pain in the ass. It's really, really unenjoyable. Hitting the throttle, seeing it going is so enjoyable. But then after it's getting stuck like this is a real bummer. Look, now it's not even turning. Uh-oh. Please come back to me. Please come back to me. Please come back to me. Yeah, I've had it with this. It's really annoying, my friends. I'm sorry. I'm cutting the video short because I don't want to lose it here. It's a real piece of crap. Like, everything is beautiful with this, but that steering just destroys everything. Let's just show you so you can see on the in the video, so you won't destroy me in the comments. Look at that. You see how it's moving to the left and it still holds it even though it's centered. Now I'm moving it to the right, goes right in the middle. Maybe it is defected, or maybe this is how it comes. All I know is I have a bad experience. The whole point is for my viewers to be able to see something be taken out of the box, not having to really do much, as most people are beginners with certain things and do not know. Put it in the water and enjoy the time with it, or fly it in the air and enjoy the time with it, and not have to breaking the head left and right, maybe fixing this, maybe doing this. So that's why this is how actually I'm really rating this, that it's not something you take out of the box and it's working perfect. It's really bad. So let's power that off. Powering it off. Let's see if water got inside here. Yeah, it was really hard to open, especially everything being wet and stuff like that, and trying to open. It was difficult, but it opened. Okay, that's part one of the so-called waterproofing. Let's open the knobs now. All right. Okay, last knob. So everything is open. Hopefully this is in the shot. Let's look inside. Very little drops, nothing crazy, so it is really, really good. Let's see the motor. The motor is a little warm. Yeah, warm, hot, nothing too crazy. And inside there's, as hopefully you can see, but you probably can't because it's darkened in there, but little droplets looking like they're already drying up, kind of. So yeah, really nice. Let's power it off. So my friends, my final thoughts on this bad boy, what I think of it. It's a beautiful design. It's powerful enough for a beginner. You get good playtime, I'm guessing. I didn't test it out thoroughly, but I'm guessing the playtime is good. Unfortunately, and this really hurts me to say because I really loved it and I really had high expectations for it, but the throttle, the steering left and right is terrible on this. It's no fun. When I'm going a certain direction, it's taking like an hour for it to turn, and it's kind of giving me in that anxiety state of feeling that something will get stuck or it'll fly out or something like that, and I won't be able to bring it back. When you turn it to the other direction, it's beautiful, perfect speed, crazy, the way it should be, the way I expected it to be, and it was badass. Unfortunately, that's not how it is, and this is not the case for both sides. So in my opinion, would I recommend this? Right off the bat, right now, no, do not pick it up. It is terrible. From first impressions, taking it out of the box, plugging the battery, putting it in the water, playing with it, terrible. Stay away from this, my friends. Stay away from it. I could be wrong. I'm still leaving that hope that I did something wrong, even though I don't think I did. But other than that, yeah, I would say stay away from this bitch, man. It is shit. Till next time, I hope this video helped you out. I hope it gave you some insight and understanding of the Fy011 jet water speedboat. Till next time, remember to be safe, take care, have fun, and peace out, people. Bam.